If they have given beginning of the month, consider that month and count till the end of the financial year. If they have given end of the month, leave that month and start counting from the next month till the end of the financial year. Suppose if you are preparing Deepa's executor's account, then here instead of by balance brought down, you will write it as by Deepa's capital account. First, we shall calculate current ratio. Formula is current ratio is equal to current assets divided by current liability. So, directly you can't write what is the total of current asset, we have to show. Hello everyone, I am Harshita, lecturer, Department of Commerce, Vidhyaashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. My dear students, we were discussing about your model question paper 2022-23, that is your accountancy paper. So, we have already discussed your part A as well as part B. So, in today's session, we shall continue with part C, that is your 6 marks problems. Okay, so we shall go through part C. And they have asked you in your 6th main, answer any 4 questions. Each question carries 6 marks. So, they'll give you 7 questions, out of which you are going to answer only 4. So, you'll be having an option here. So, the total weightage is 24 marks. That is in your part C. Now, go through the first question what they have asked. So, normally your first question will be either your calculation of interest on drawings or profit and loss appropriation account. So, in this model question paper, they have asked a question on interest on drawings. Okay, so go through the question here. Sapna and Adarsh are partners in a firm. Sapna's drawing for the year 2021-22 are given as under. So, they have given you what are the drawings of Sapna, and as per this information what they have given, we have to calculate interest on drawings under product method. Now go through here, rupees 6,000 on 1/6/2021, rupees 4,000 on 30/9/2021, rupees 3,000 on 30/11/2021 and rupees 5,000 on 1/2/2022. Calculate interest on Sapna's drawings at 12% per annum. So what is the percentage of interest on drawings to be calculated? 12% per annum for the year ending 31st/3/2022. So, they have given the year ending also under which method? Product method. So, here we are going to calculate interest on drawings under product method. One more method you have for calculation, that is average period method. But in this question paper, they have asked product method. So, this will be the solution for this particular question. So, write the heading calculation of interest on Sapna's drawing for the year ending 31st/3/2022. Okay, so draw the columns date, amount, period in months, and the 4th column is product. So, date as well as amount as usual, whatever they have given in the question, same thing you will write here. So, what is the date? First is 1/6/2021 and the amount is 6,000. And the second is 30/9/2021, amount is 4,000. And the third is 30/11/2021, amount is 3,000. 1/2/2022, amount is 5,000. Now, while calculating periods in month, you have to be very careful. So, you have to know how to calculate the periods in month because product can be easily calculated. Okay. So, periods in months, so you have to make sure that what is the year ending? 31st/3/2022. So, from the date of drawings till the end of the year. So, 31st/3/2022. So, from 1/6/2021 to 31st/3/2022. So, what is a month? So, you have to calculate June also. So, here they have given beginning of the month in the sense 1st June. So, I have to consider June also. June, July, August, September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb and March. So, 10 months. Correct? So, first is 10 months. So, when they have given beginning of the month, you have to consider that month also. If they have given end of the month, leave that month and calculate till end of the financial year. Now, here they have given 39. So, you need not consider the 9th month. Count from the next month. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. 6 months. Next one, 30th 11. They have given end of 11th month. Correct? End of November. So leave November. 12, 1, 2, 3. 4 months. Next, here they have given 1/2/2022. Beginning of Feb. Correct? Beginning of 2. Second month. So 2, 3. How many months? 2 months. Okay, so hope you are clear with how to calculate periods in month. Very careful. If they have given beginning of the month, consider that month and count till the end of the financial year. If they have given end of the month, leave that month and start counting from the next month till the end of the financial year. Now, how to calculate the product? Amount into period. So, 6,000 into 10, that is 60,000. 4,000 into 6, 24,000. 3,000 into 4, 12,000. 5,000 into 2, 10,000. Then, if you add all the amount, you will get total product. So, if you add 60,000 plus 24,000 plus 12,000 plus 10,000, you got 1,06,000. So, this will be the table. So, what are the contents required? Date, amount, periods in month, product. Where you add all the product, you will get total product. Now, write the formula. Interest on drawings under product method. So, what is the formula? Interest on drawings is equal to total product into rate into 1 divided by 12. So, this 1 divided by 12 is constant for all the problem because we are going to ascertain the amount for each month. So, 1 divided by 12. So, what is the total product we got? 1,06,000 into rate. Rate will be given in the question only. Now, see the question, 12% per annum. Correct? So, 12 divided by 100. So, 12 divided by 100 into 1 divided by 12. 1 divided by 12 is constant in the formula itself. So, 1,06,000 into 12 divided by 100 into 1 divided by 12. So, you will get the answer rupees 1,060. So, this will be the interest on drawings under product method. Now, go through the next question. So, this is from retirement they have asked. So, you will have 6 marks question. First question from second chapter, that is accounting for partnership basic concepts. So, where we have solved interest on drawings, or they might ask you profit and loss appropriation account. Next, from the retirement chapter, so you can expect questions like calculation of gain ratio or calculation of new profit sharing ratio under retirement. Now, in this paper, they have asked calculation of gain ratio. Okay, so go through the problem here. Arjun, Anshul and Akash are partners in a firm sharing profit and loss in the ratio 2:2:1. In the sense, they have given the old ratio. Anshul retires from the firm. Now, Anshul retires from the partnership firm. Arjun and Akash agreed to share the future profit in the ratio 3:1. They have given the old ratio, that is 2:2:1, as well as new ratio 3:1. Calculate gain ratio of Arjun and Akash. So, this will be the problem. First, since it is a 6 marks problem, first write whatever they have given in the question. So, this will be the solution. Old ratio they have given 2:2:1. Or you can write who are the partners. Arjun, Anshul as well as Akash. So, these are the partners. So, their old ratio is 2:2:1. What is their new ratio? 3:1. New ratio is 3:1. Then, what is the formula of gain ratio? Gain ratio is equal to new ratio minus old ratio. So, you have to know the ratio, know the formula. So, what is the formula of gain ratio? New ratio minus old ratio. So, we have both the information, new as well as old ratio they have given directly. So, we shall calculate here. So, first we shall calculate that of Arjun. So, what is the new ratio of Arjun? That is 3/4. So, this 3:1 can be written in the form of fraction. How? 3 plus 1, 4 and 1/4. How the old ratio can be written in the form of fraction? 2:2:1. So, it can be written as 2 divided by 2 plus 1. That is 2/5, 2/5 and 1/5. So, this will be the old ratio and this is the new ratio. Now what is the formula? New ratio minus old ratio. New ratio of Arjun 3 by 4 minus what is the old ratio of Arjun? 2 by 5. Now how to calculate? Since the denominators are not same and it is not divisible by the single number, so you multiply 5 into 4, 20. Now check whether 20 is divisible by 4. Yes, it is divisible by 5. So 5 into 3, 15. This minus whether 20 is divisible by 5. Yes, it is divisible by 4. So 4 into 2, 8. So 15 minus 8. So we'll get 7 by 20. So we got the answer here, 7 by 20. In the same way, calculate that of Akash. So what is the new ratio? 1 by 4. Minus old ratio 1 by 5. So how to calculate? Denominators are not same. You can either find out the LCM or directly multiply. So you'll get the LCM 20. Now check whether 20 is divisible by 4. Yes, it is divisible by 5. 5 4s are 20. Correct? So 5 into 1. So 5 into 1, 5 minus whether 20 is divisible by 5. Yes, it is divisible by 4. So 4 into 1, 4. So that is 1 by 20. Now write in the form of ratio. We got 7 by 20 and 1 by 20. So it can be written as 7:1. So your gain ratio is 7:1. So hope you are clear with this. So just you have to know the formula. New ratio minus old ratio is equal to gain ratio. So they'll give the new ratio as well as old ratio. You have to solve that. So I'll get the ratio. Now moving on to the 27th question. So here they will ask from the death of a partner. Either they will ask deceased partner capital account or deceased partner executor account. Now go through the problem here. Navya, Deepa and Kiran are partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio 2:2:1. Their capital as on 1/4/2021 were 90,000, 90,000 and 45,000. So 90,000 is of Navya, 90,000 is of Deepa and 45,000 is of Kiran. Now who died from the partnership firm? Deepa died on 1/10/2021 and the partnership deed provided the following. So we have to prepare partner's capital account and we shall know what is the amount to be paid to her executor. Okay. So first we have to take down interest on Deepa's capital at 6% per annum. So we need to calculate this. Then Deepa's salary 2,500 per month. You have to be careful whether they have given per annum or per month. Okay. Next, Deepa's share of accrued profit up to the date of death. In the sense, from the last financial year till the date of death. So we have to calculate what is the accrued profit. So it will be based on previous year profit. So firm's profit for the year 2020-21 was rupees 72,000. So here they have given previous year profit 72,000. So based on that we have to calculate the accrued profit. Next is Deepa's share of goodwill. So here they have clearly given Deepa's share of goodwill, but you have to be careful. If it is firm's goodwill, then we have to find out Deepa's share of goodwill. Then find the goodwill that has to be distributed among the remaining partner. If they have given their respective share of goodwill, then you can directly distribute. If it is firm share of goodwill, then take out the deceased partner's goodwill and distribute to the remaining partner. So this has to be done as per accounting standard 26. Ascertain the amount payable to Deepa's executor by preparing Deepa's capital account. So this is a question where they have given capital of the partner. A partner will die. So whatever that goes to the deceased partner, so we have to prepare deceased partner's capital account and give the amount to her executor. Okay. Now moving on to the solution. So we have to prepare Deepa's capital account. So your format is we have debit as well as credit side. Under debit side particulars, journal folio, amount, particulars, journal folio and amount. Okay. So first you have to bring down the capital. Okay. So what is our capital? Now Deepa's capital is how much? So Deepa's capital is 90,000. So how do you write? By balance brought down 90,000. So this is Deepa's capital. Next we have to give the interest on capital at 6% per annum. So how do we calculate? So by interest on capital, 90,000 is her capital. What is the percentage? 6%. So 6 divided by 100. But we can't calculate for the whole year because Deepa was not there for the whole year. So for how many months she was there? So year ending. So what was the year ending? So that is 31st March will be the year ending. But when did she die? So she died on 1/10. Correct? So from 1st April to 1st October she was there in the business. Correct? So you have to consider 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So how many months? But whether you have to consider the 10th month? No. Because they have given beginning of 10th. So from 1/4/2021, that is year beginning. So when did she die? 1/10/21. So how many months? Since it is beginning of the month they have given. So you have to consider 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. No need to consider 10th because they have given beginning of the month. Correct? So how many months? 6 months. So 6 divided by 12. So it will be 2,700. So take her capital 90,000 into percentage 6 divided by 100 into for how many months she was there in the business. She was there only for 6 months. So it will be 2,700. Next is Deepa's salary 2,500 per month. So how do you take? By salary 2,500 into 6 because she was there only for 6 months. That is 15,000. Next, Deepa's share of accrued profit. So accrued profit up to the date of death, we will take it as profit and loss suspense account. So we will take profit and loss suspense account. So they have clearly told we have to calculate based on previous year profit. Previous year profit is 72,000 into what is her share? What is Deepa's share? It was 2:1. In the sense 2 by 5, 2 by 5 and 1 by 5. What is Deepa's share? That is 2 by 5. So 72,000 into 2 by 5 into for how many months she was there? She was there only for 6 months into 6 divided by 12. So I'll get 14,400. So hope you are clear. Previous year profit they have given 72,000 into her share 2 by 5 into for how many months she was there in the business? 6 months. So 6 divided by 12. So I'll get 14,400. Next, goodwill. So goodwill based on accounting standard 26. So what is the entry? So your entry will be remaining partners capital account data to deceased partners capital account. Now here they have clearly given her share of goodwill. Distribute that goodwill directly to the remaining partner. So who are the remaining partner? Navya and Kiran. So by Navya's capital account, by Kiran's capital account. What is their profit sharing ratio after a deceased partner dies? It will be 2:1. Correct? So it will be 2:1 in the sense 2 by 3 and 1 by 3. So that has to be distributed in the ratio 2:1. So what is her goodwill? 12,000. So 12,000 into 2 by 3 to Navya get 8,000 and Kiran 12,000 into 1 by 3, so it will be 4,000. Suppose if they give drawings, then you have to write here 2 drawings account, or if they give interest on drawings, 2 interest on drawings. Okay, so other than that, everything comes under credit side and the balancing figure has to be transferred to Deepa's executor's account. Since we are preparing Deepa's capital account, balancing figure has to be transferred to Deepa's executor account. Suppose if you are preparing Deepa's executor's account, then here instead of by balance brought down, you will write it as by Deepa's capital account. By Deepa's capital account, rest everything will be same, but while transferring the balancing figure, here you will write by balance carried down. Okay, so that much difference you have to make. Other than that, all the calculations are same. Next, your last step is balance both the side. In your credit side, we have 1,34,100, whereas in the debit side, there was nothing. So the balancing figure has to be transferred to Deepa's executor's account. So this will be the balancing figure. So hope you are clear. So what are the changes? So they will 100% they'll ask either deceased partner capital account or deceased partner executor's account. So when it is deceased partner capital account, you will take it as by balance brought down here. So if they ask executor's account, then you will take it as by Deepa's capital account. By Deepa's capital account, you will take the same amount here. Then you will write, calculate as it is, but the balancing figure, there you have to carry it down. To balance, carry it down. Other than that, no other changes. Same as it is, you have to calculate. So this is the main changes what you have to make when they ask Deepa's executor account. Okay, so hope you are clear with the 6 marks problem on death of a partner. Now moving on to the next question. So this will be on debentures, where you have to record the journal entries. Okay, so if you learn the chapter shades, so this debenture will be very easy because first 6 entries they'll ask for 6 marks. Now go through the problem here. Vignesh Company Limited issued 10,000 8% debentures of rupees 100 each at par. So here it is being payable at par as follows: 20 on application, 50 on allotment, 30 on first and final call. All the debentures were subscribed and the money duly received. Par journal entries in the books of the company. So here we have to record journal entries. So we have 3 stages: application stage, allotment stage, first and final call. Application stage we have 2 entries. One is receive and the next one is transfer. Next, under allotment we have 2 entries: due, receive. First and final call, 2 entries: due and receive. So these are the entries. Now we shall directly go through the solution. So write the heading journal entries in the books of Vignesh Company Limited. So hope you know the format of journal: date, particulars, ledger folio, debit rupees and credit rupees. Now come to the first stage, that is your application stage, where you will record 2 entries, 1 and 2. Okay, so first entry is for what? Receiving of application money. So what is your entry? That is amount 10,000 into 20. So application amount, number of debentures is how much? 10,000. What is application money? 20. So what is your entry? Bank account data to debenture application account, 10,000 into 20. Narration being debenture application money received. 10,000 into 20, that will be 2 lakh. The second entry is for what? Transfer. So in your share, transfer to share capital, share application account data to share capital. But here, debenture application account data to 8% debentures account. So this you have to make a note. So this is a difference here. So there you will transfer to share capital, here you will transfer to debenture. Debenture application account data to 8% debentures account being debenture application money transferred. Same amount, that is 2 lakh. So these 2 entries are on application stage. Now come to the allotment stage. First entry is due entry. What is the entry? Debenture allotment account data to 8% debentures account. Narration being debenture allotment money due. Now what is the amount? Number of debenture is 10,000 and the allotment money is 50. So 10,000 into 50, that will be 5 lakh. And the next entry, receiving of debenture allotment money, bank account data to debenture allotment account, narration being debenture allotment money received. And the same amount 10,000 into 50 because it is on par. So if it is premium or discount, your third entry changes. So if it is at premium, then your entry will be debenture allotment account data to 8% debentures to securities premium. So that will be under premium. If it is at discount, debenture allotment account data, discount on issue of debentures account to 8% debentures account. That is on discount. So you have to make these changes when it is issued at premium or discount. Now this is an entry on par. Now coming to your fifth entry, that is under call stage. Fifth and sixth will be under call stage. So first entry is for due, debenture, first and final call account data to 8% debentures account. Now what is the amount? 10,000 into 30. So this will be the call amount. 10,000 into 30, that is 3 lakh. Narration being debenture first and final call money due. Now your last entry is receiving of first and final call money. Entry is bank account data to debenture first and final call account, and the amount is 10,000 into 30, same amount. So that is 3 lakh. Narration being debenture first and final call money received. So hope you are clear with this 6 marks problem. Go through 12 marks share problem properly so that you will find it very easy. But make sure that, so here in the shades you will transfer to share capital, but here you have to transfer to respective debentures account. Okay, and make sure that you have to write this percentage also along with the entry. Okay, so this will be a 6 marks easy problem on debentures. Now go through the next problem. So this is under financial statement of a company. So there are certain format to be followed, that is they'll ask the balance sheet. So they'll give the transactions where you have to record in the balance sheet in the same format. Okay. Now from the following information extracted from the books of Sunrise Limited, prepared balance sheet of the company as at 31st/3/2022 as per Schedule 3 of Companies Act 2013. As per Schedule 3 of Companies Act 2013, they have given a particular format. So they have given the particulars here. So we have to put that particulars in that same format. So we have shareholders fund, non-current liability, fixed assets, inventories, trade payables, receivables, cash and cash equivalents. Now let us segregate which comes under liabilities and which comes under assets. Now shareholders fund, it is liabilities, non-current liability, liability, fixed asset, it is an asset, inventory means stock, it is also an asset, trade payables, so this is also, trade payable is liability, receivables is asset, cash and cash equivalents is asset. Okay, now let us see the answer here, solution. Write the heading Sunrise Limited balance sheet as at 31st/3/2022. Your format as per Schedule 3 of Companies Act 2013, the balance sheet format is like this: particulars, note number, amount in rupees. So first, what is the format? How do you begin your balance sheet? With equity and liabilities. So if you learn the financial statement properly, it will be easy for you to solve 12 marks problem on analysis of financial statement, because you have to know this format properly. So equity and liabilities, under that we have shareholders fund. In that shareholders fund, we have two: share capital, reserves and surplus. So this is very important. Even for the 5 marks practical oriented questions also, they have asked many times format of balance sheet. So it will help you for 6 marks, 12 marks as well as 5 marks practical oriented question. So equity and liabilities, under that shareholders fund, share capital, reserves and surplus. And the second is non-current liability and the third is current liability. So in that current liability, so based on the problem, we shall segregate and put in the respective head. Now, first heading is equity and liability. They have given directly shareholders fund 20 lakh. So we shall take shareholders fund 20 lakh. Share capital, reserves and surplus, they have not given anything. So let it be blank. Next, what they have given? Non-current liability they have given. So reserves and surplus also they have not given. Next, non-current liability they have given, that is 19,60,000. So whatever they have given, you can write. Next, let us see whether they have given current liabilities. Current liability they have not directly given, but they have given trade payables. Okay, so take it directly. How much? 1,20,000. So trade payables comes under current liabilities. Then you total, you will get 40,80,000. Next, the continuation of this format itself will be assets. So this is Roman number 1, equity and liabilities. Next, Roman number 2, assets. And asset, it has been divided as non-current assets as well as current assets. So your format is non-current assets. Under that we have fixed asset. Below that, tangible, intangible assets. And the second is current assets. So based on the problem, we shall take what are the current assets we have. Okay. So they have given fixed asset directly 32 lakh. So It comes under here, that is under non-current liability. First one itself is fixed asset, 32 lakh. Next, they have not given tangible or intangible assets. Next, we shall take it as directly. Which one? That is receivables, cash and cash equivalents, inventories. So, all these are assets. So, which comes under current assets? Inventories, trade receivables, cash and cash equivalents. So, take the respective amount. So, your total of liability, that is 40,80,000, should be equal to total of assets. So, here liability and asset is equal, correct? 40,80,000. So, this is how you are going to show in your 6 marks problem as per Schedule 3 Companies Act 2013. So, they will give the particulars, but we have to record in the same format. Okay, so this is a 6 marks problem. Next, your 30th problem is from ratio analysis, where they have asked a question, calculate current ratio and quick ratio from the following information. So, we have to calculate current ratio as well as quick ratio, for which we have to know the formula of current ratio and quick ratio. So, what is the formula of current ratio? Current assets divided by current liability. So, current ratio is equal to current assets divided by current liability. What is the formula of quick ratio? Quick assets divided by current liability. So, this is a formula. But you have to know properly what are the current assets, what are the current liabilities, how to calculate quick assets. Okay. So, they have given you certain particulars here. Now, inventory, it is a current asset. Trade receivable, current asset. Cash and cash equivalents, current asset. Trade payable, current liability. Current investment, current assets. Proposed dividend, current liability. Bank overdraft, current liability. So, these are the items they have given. Based on this, we have to calculate the current ratio. So, first we shall calculate current ratio. Formula is current ratio is equal to current assets divided by current liability. So, directly you can't write what is the total of current asset. We have to show, because it is a 6 marks problem. So, let us calculate current assets. So, as I told you, we have inventories, trade receivables, cash and cash equivalents and current investment. So, write as it is, write the respective amount. So, the total of current asset is 2,40,000. Now, how to calculate current liability? So, we have trade payables, proposed dividend, bank overdraft. So, trade payable, proposed dividend, bank overdraft. So, we got the total of current liabilities. Now, apply the formula. Current ratio is equal to current assets 2,40,000 divided by current liability. So, we will get 0.8, but it is ratio. So, we have to write 0.8 is to 1. So, don't forget to write this is to 1. So, you have to write properly 0.8 is to 1. So, hope you are clear with calculation of current ratio. Very easy problem. Know the formula and know how to segregate which are the current assets and current liabilities. Next, they have asked to calculate quick ratio. So, what is the formula for quick ratio? Quick assets divided by current liabilities. Now, we know the total current assets as well as total current liability, but we don't know what is quick assets, correct? So, there is a formula for quick assets. Quick assets is equal to current assets minus inventories or stock minus advance tax minus prepaid expenses. So, this will be the actual formula to calculate the quick assets. But based on the formula, you will apply the formula. Suppose if there is only inventory, then current assets minus inventory. Suppose there is only advance tax, then current assets minus advance tax. So, depending on the problem, so you will write the formula. So, here in this problem, we don't have advance tax as well as prepaid expenses. So, just we will write quick assets is equal to current assets minus inventories. So, anyhow, we have calculated the total of current asset is 2,40,000 minus inventory was 1,20,000. So, the answer you get is, so the quick assets is rupees 1,20,000. Now, apply the formula. Quick ratio is equal to quick asset is 1,20,000 divided by current liability. Already we had calculated So the total of current liability was 3 lakh. So rupees 3 lakh. So your quick ratio is 0.4. So when you divide, you will get 0.4. Since it is ratio, you have to write 0.4:1. So this is the quick ratio. So for 6 marks, very easy. Just you have to calculate current ratio as well as quick ratio. But you have to know how to segregate current assets as well as current liability. And what is the formula for quick assets? So what is the formula? Current assets minus inventories or stock minus advance tax minus prepaid expenses. Now moving on to the next problem. That is 31st problem. So they will ask you 7 questions, out of which you have to answer any 4. So in your 31st question, so this is from cash flow statement they have asked. From the following information, calculate cash flow from financing activities. So they have asked a question from financing activities where they have given particulars and 2 years, beginning as well as ending they have given. So debenture, beginning it was 8 lakh, end it was 10 lakh. Preference share capital, beginning it was 3 lakh, end it was 5 lakh. During the year, the company redeemed debentures of rupees 1 lakh. So they have given debenture in the beginning, opening, closing they have given, as well as redemption they have given. So you have to provide a working note. Preference shares they have given beginning as well as ending. And there is nothing, no other information, so no need to provide the working note. So let us see how we have solved. So write the heading, cash flow from financing activity for the year ending 31st/3/2021. Okay, so particulars and amount column. Now issue of debentures. So in the beginning it was 8 lakh, in the end it was 10 lakh. In the sense 2 lakh more was the closing balance. In the sense, the company have issued debentures. But they have given redemption also, for which we have to provide a working note. Let us see what is the working note here. So working note for issue of debentures. First take the closing balance, add redemption minus opening balance. Then you will get what is the fresh debentures which is been issued. Now what is the closing balance of debenture? That is 10 lakh. Add debentures redeemed. So debenture redeemed was 1 lakh. So add that, you will get 11 lakh minus opening balance. So what was the opening balance? That is 8 lakh. So opening balance is 8 lakh. So fresh debenture issued is 3 lakh. So when you show a working note like this, you can directly write in your format. So no need to calculate there, you can directly write in the format. So, issue of debentures, refer, working note. So, what was the answer? 3 lakh. So, we'll write plus 3 lakh because it was a positive answer. So, plus 3 lakh. Next, second issue of preference share. So, in the beginning it was 3 lakh and in the closing balance was 5 lakh. In the sense, the company have issued the preference shares and raised its capital. So, to what extent it has raised? To what extent it has increased? 2 lakh. So, issue of preference share 5 lakh minus 3 lakh, that is 2 lakh. Next, they have given redeemed debentures. So, we have to minus that debentures. So, when the company pays, redemption means what? Paying back of the debenture holders. So, it has paid rupees 1 lakh. In the sense, it will decrease. Correct? So, you have to minus. Redemption of debentures minus 1 lakh. So, then you will get cash flow from financing activity. So, 3 lakh plus 2 lakh, 5 lakh. 5 lakh minus 1 lakh, that is 4 lakh. So, this is cash flow from financing activity. So, hope you are clear with this. When you provide the respective working note, no need to calculate in the format. You can refer your working note. So, these were the 6 marks question what they have asked in your model question paper. Hope you are clear with question along with the solutions for that. So, out of 7 questions, you have to answer any 4 which carries 6 marks. So, hope you are clear with this part C 6 marks question. So, in my next session, we shall discuss that is part D 12 marks question as well as part E practical oriented question which comes for 5 marks. So, we are done with part A, part B as well as part C. So, in my next class, we shall discuss with part D that is 12 marks problems and part E practical oriented question. So, my dear students, hope you have understood your part C. See you all in my next session with part D and part E of your model question paper. Till then, take care. Thank you.